Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5 and we're here with the Toyota Sports 800. It's a K car and I want to see how far I can push this thing. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build, this car comes stock with 44 horsepower and I want to up it a bit. We've got a couple of options. We've got the 3.2 litre straight 6, a motorbike engine, or the turbo rally. I'm going with the 3.2 litre straight 6. I've already built this rear wheel drive, and honestly, because it's short wheelbase, it's really hard to slide without spinning it out. So I'm going to go with an all-wheel drive swap. Yep, right there. And I'm going to go with the single turbo. For the body, I actually want to leave that stock. I'm going to leave that stock as well. We don't really need it where we're going. For the tyre compound, I'm going to go with the snow tyres. For the width, I'm going to go up to a 195 in the front and in the rear. For the sizes, I'm going to go with 15s all round. Yep. As for the rims, I want to go with, where are they? These ones, the Advan RZ F2s. They actually look pretty decent on this. And we'll bring the track width all the way out in the front and in the rear. Cool. Jumping into the drivetrain. Since the all-wheel drive swapped it, we've already got an adjustable 6-speed transmission, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to go with the race drive shaft and the drift diff. Alright, jumping into here. Definitely going to go with the brake upgrade and drift suspension. That actually looks pretty decent. We'll max out the sway bars in the front and in the rear. No cage, and we'll chuck the weight reduction on 1,378 pounds. That's actually really light. As for the engine, I might as well just chuck everything at it, just simply because I can. So we'll get the final numbers when we get to the flywheel as usual. Yep, just continue going through and putting everything on. And here we go, 760 horsepower, 550 foot-pounds at 1,432 pounds. I can definitely make that work. Awesome, so there is the build done. The paint is also done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Now let's jump in and drop in a tune. Okay, so I'm going to chuck my usual all-wheel drive tune on this. So the front tire pressure is going up to 45 psi and the rear is going up to 55 psi. With the weight and gearing of this car, I'm going to pull it all the way back to 220 for the final drive. We are going to have to run 5th though. For the alignment, I'm going to go -5 degrees camber in the front and in the rear. And I'm going to go 5 degrees of toe out in the front and in the rear. All the rest of the suspension should be fine. If you want to download this tune, share codes at the bottom of the screen. For the brakes, I'm going to go with my usual 30-140. Oh, that's a bit too far. Just bring that all the way back to here. Cool. As for the diff, I'm going to go ahead and lock the front at 100. I'm going to lock the rear at 100 and take the 3% out. And for the split, I'm going to go with an 85% in the rear. Awesome. So there is a tune done. Now let's go give this thing a rip. Awesome, so there we go, 1.18 mil. This is almost on par with my Nash Metropolitan. I'm super impressed on how this handles. It slides really well, it holds angle really well. It does need a little bit of input to get it to go sideways, but overall I'm very happy. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.